Hi! There we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yay! I should also get my blankie. I'm just so unprepared today. I'm so out of it today. But now that I'm all cuddled up and stuff, today's gonna be another palworld stream. Let's make sure our audio is working. That might be important. I'm gonna just check on my phone if it ever loads. Hi! Hi! Welcome in, Sugar. Okay, my audio does seem to be working. Hey, hi! Welcome in. Alright. Uh, if you guys noticed some scuff earlier, that's just because I don't know why, but YouTube doesn't like to go live. Every time I try to go live on it, I have to like close and reopen OBS every time. And I can only go live if I'm live on Twitch for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. So it's weird like that. But between streams, I didn't get really much a chance to do anything. I played a little bit of Palworld, uh, and did a few things, but not a lot for you guys yet. And I'm still waiting to hear back on those emotes. So even though it's only been like a week, I think, so we still got time to hear back from them anyway. And I think we're just gonna get into it. I really can't think of. Let's see. Last stream was Thursday, right? And I think it was also a Palworld stream. So Friday. What did I do Friday? Oh, I had to stay late at work, so that's right. Multi-stream somehow. Learn multi-stream somehow. But I've got multi-stream, or at least somewhat. Oh no, why is my chat window not open? There we go. Now I can see you guys. So last stream Friday I stayed late. Saturday, which was yesterday, I was busy with some life things again. And then today I was out of town. So yeah, I didn't get much time to do much for you guys, sorry. But I have been working on getting more collabs and stuff with friends. And so I'm thinking about once we end Subnautica, which should only be like one or two more streams, I think. We're gonna switch Tuesdays into a collab with some friends. And then Thursdays are gonna be with Andrew. You probably know him. And I'm gonna collab with those. And then weekends might be like our streams to do whatever fun game, like single player games that we want to do. And I might throw in and start streaming Fridays or something. So changes to the schedule might be coming, and it might end up being more streaming time, but also a little hectic and inconsistent for the next little while, potentially. So I'll still release a going live announcement on Discord and TikTok and Instagram, and try to stay as consistent as I can, at least trying to stream at the same times, Tuesdays and Thursdays, as much as possible. But the times might change, but those should still be the days that I stream for now. So, yes, happy. Okay, so I think I yapped long enough. Time to start stream. And boom, I'm already in game. Yeah, and why is that not working? There we go. My little quick command. Oh, because I'm not clicked into it. There we go. Hey, look at me go. Alright. As you can see, I switched up our character. Also, I just thought this was a really cool shot. I don't know why, but like with the desert island in the background, kind of looks pretty cool. So, we switched up our character a little bit. So now, because we were Depresso for like 3 streams, and then we were Teto for most of that anyway, and we were Rin before that, and so a change was due. And let's see, what else did I do in our base? As you can see, all our chests are gone. That's right. I threw them all in here. So it's now finally organized for the most part. We got all our boss requirements. So right now we only have Belanoirs, their slab fragments, and their summoning tablet. We got stuff that are mostly just useful just to sell. So like this armor isn't very good anymore, so it doesn't matter. We've got better armor than the Depresso armor. Actually, I'm going to keep the Depresso armor over in this one. Because I learned that the only way to get, like, we're currently equipped with the Depresso head and the cold resistance, but the only way to get these, to change them up in the wardrobe, was that you actually have to still have those armors in your base somewhere. So that's what that one's going to be. We've also got old fishing rod because we got the new advanced fishing rod. So now we can start fishing better. Finally. The diamonds and stuff that are only good for selling. Stuff like that. Just old junk. In here are our skill fruits. This is grass, electric, and earth ones. We have 3 tri-lightnings. Maybe we should use some of these up, but they're only blue scale, so maybe. This one is water, fire, ice, which I don't think we have very good ones there either. And then this one is normal, dark, and dragon, which we got apocalypse, which is actually really good. It's got 400 power, which our Belanoir actually has equipped right now. So I will try to show that off when we fight something next, because it's actually really good. I've been using it a little bit. Our enhancement items. So these fruits, which we're missing red ones. I wonder if they ended up somewhere else. Level 1 star fruits, not that good. All our applied books and all the XP manuals. Other consumables, so our medical supplies, our kinship peaches, our treasure maps, thunderclouds, which we never use anyway. Gear is ammo, accessories, and like weapon stuff. This is all the stuff that we have built. So we've only got these 2 rings built, unless it's already in our inventory, like the heat resistance. Other materials. So anything under the other material tabs, so like right here. So these random little flowers, and then over here are our more valuable stuff. Battle tickets, bounty tokens, predator cores, and dog coins. Very, very important. Random stuff is just what I don't really have a place for yet. So our cavern mushrooms are good here. And they don't expire, so they'll probably just stay here for a while. Pal materials. These are all like the special ones, so like specific pal stuff, so like Katniss fur, Lespunk crest, other random weird things. This one is our more go-to ones. Flame organs, bones, wool, and a lot of them are still in our guild chest over here. Except for our, oh no, we do have our flame organs, or ice organs. So like a lot of the organs and highly used stuff I keep in here for now. And then over here is our more valuable ones, the souls and lotuses. This one's empty. Our schematics. These ones are accessories. Blaze hat, valley. Oh, wait. Blaze Hell ring probably sounds good. Wait, do we? I think. No. Have we built that one already? I think we built these 2, but not this one. So that's probably the same as these 2. But fire. That'd be cool. Oh, wait. Hey, look at this. We have a cold ice thermal undershirt. We need to get one of, we should build one of those. I didn't realize we had one of those. That's dope. And here are our armors and some hats. So yeah, our armors and helmets. So we build cool stuff like that. And then in here are our weapons, which I realized, oh, I did not mean to press that button. We can condense like green ones and blue ones into better ones in here. So I built that one, and my goodness was expensive. And that one's empty. And then, like I showed you over here, this is just the excess armor, so that way we can switch into it if we want to. And here's nothing. I think it's just spare in case I need to throw stuff down that I don't want being bothered. And then out here is just so that way they don't ruin all our organization by throwing it in random places. And oh, I have Zoe in the base, and I caught like 50 of her or whatever to condense her, so now she's a level 5 handiwork, because we needed level 5 handiwork for this, our research lab. I've been like cranking these out like crazy between streams, so which really just give us small little bonus effects. Stuff like additional like 5% chance of getting an extra sphere when crafting spheres. Same with ammo, same with more spheres, more ammo here. Large toolbox. Wait, do we have that? I don't think we have that. We should put that out. Large. We don't have that out. We should put that out. Because that would go great down here. It kind of looks ugly, and it just needs to be in the base, right? I don't know. We'll go right here for now. Like so. Yep. 6 seconds. There we go. That's so handy. Okay. So now our crafting speed will go faster. Which is already pretty fast with everyone that we have on the base doing it. Other things that we unlocked during that. These have been unlocked for a while, by the way. We need to add more kindling, because this is kind of getting ridiculous. I've spent a ton of time with watering. That's why Azaro has been out at the base for a while. We got lots of plantation stuff so we can get more foods. We don't have any ancient civilization cores to really waste on this kind of stuff, so And this requires level 4 watering, which I don't think Azaro has, which is why we haven't done it yet. Nope, that requires level 5. Nope, it says level 4, but it's in the level 5 slot. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Whatever. Sure, why not? Oh my goodness, stop that! Alright, we're switching over to keyboard. There we go. Yeah, see, like, if I click this, it says it, like, right here. Crushing technique level 2, watering level 4. Or maybe that's just the name of this one, but not the required to do it. We've got lots of planting done, so that way we're growing stuff more. We don't have any electricity done. We could do that. We don't have lumbering done. We've got a little bit of mining for the expedition stuff. Just to have that. We don't have any cooling done because that has been a high priority. It's same with medicine. Medicine has been a very, very low priority. Let's see. What other things have I done? Oh, we can actually go look at all this. He's been hard at work fishing, which I have not actually seen. You get Galoopies, Servantera, pull up, and it's all junk. Okay. Medium fish. We're still missing 2 catches that we don't know of. That's good. That's good. I reorganized our pal box from last time. And now it's a mess again. I found another Memonk. Gloopy. What is gloopies? Yeah, we're gonna need lots of gloopies. We're to condense lots of gloopies. So We'll set them off to the side for now. And surf and tears don't really matter. If I want to catch a bunch, we can. Same with dun muds. And I don't care enough to actually catch 1,000 goldfish. Okay. But pull-a-pup. We already got a pull-a-pup. I don't care. And then I've been upgrading our fangalope because if we go over to our breeding, I learned that the more we condense a fangalope, the more, the faster they get. And so he'll actually be pretty good until like level 60 or whatever. And so we're just going to hang on to fangalope for a while. Okay, these are our breeding ones, which are going to go in this slot. These are our fishing ones, once we actually get enough. What you got for me? Between the alpha eggs and double egg chance, we're going to have so many eggs. Oh, I forgot I have the auto thing up already. Whatever. I was going to re-up it to take longer, but I don't care. We're looking for ones that give us speed and, if we're lucky enough, a double jump. That'd be great. But a lot of them are going to be duplicates. So if we get one good one, that'll be good. But honestly, a lot of them are like, see, that's the same one as the first one I think we hatched. Artisan, Nimble. Nimble's good. Artisan, Nimble. A lot of them have those two because I think that's the only two those guys have. Light-footed. Oh my goodness. Actually, that's an amazing one. I think. Mounted jump com. Yes. Actually, that's so good. And he's got burly body. That's amazing. Plus 20 and immune to flinch. That's amazing. He might be our new go-to. Let's see what else we can find in here. Because another jump would be really nice. Because that sets us up to like the normal jump, the double jump, and now a triple jump. So if we could start breeding that into these guys and maybe get even more that are faster. But for now, we'll just use them. Lots and lots of eggs. Lots of condensing at least. Alright, Artisan Vanguard. Earthquake resistance, pretty bad. Artisan, nope. That's just work speed, right? Artisan, work speed, again. And Artisan and Nimble. Yeah, I think that's all that these guys have, yeah. One has Artisan, one has Nimble, so of course it passes down. But this light-footed is crazy good. And it somehow ended up with burly body. An Artisan isn't going to be terrible. I mean, we could just use it. Once we're done with Fangalope, then we can set them to be a Lumberer. And movement speed. Alright, let's throw this one in here. He's not an Alpha Pal, unfortunately. So he's not, like, going to get those extra stats, but it is what it is. Also, my parents might call for me. So I might need to go for like 5-10 minutes at some point during the stream. But it's not going to be crazy long. And I got some soda, so I'm not going to be so tired. Some caffeine. I'm not going to be crazy tired. If I could line up. I've got this cool little bottle that like keeps my cans cold. We'll see how well it works. What was I doing? Oh yeah, condensing. That's what I wanted to do. Actually, I think I need them in here to actually condense. Cause condensing actually ups their like passive stat, or whatever it's called. Partner skill, that's the word I'm looking for. So let's look at what Fengalopes is. If we can find them. Here, Fengalope. We might have passed him and I just didn't notice. Nope, right there. Passive skill. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Exactly. I'm pretty sure there's like a number on it. Nope, that's all? Really? Huh. Okay, well, as far as I know, what the video told me was that it makes them faster. So, I guess we'll find out. If not, then whatever. Almost to 3 stars. Oh, I also caught a Broncherry Aqua just for, so that way we could do that, basically. Because I really needed that bonus alpha chance. Because I've been breeding lots of things. Or lots of Memogs, specifically. That's why one of our Memogs over here, this one, has a level 2. And we've got like a level 1 or 2 at almost every base. Just for transporting, which I have been checking, and they definitely are faster than most others. Because if you... Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, I also wanted to check. I'm not seeing the boss up here. And so I'm wondering if that was just a random spawn. He just happened to spawn up there. Which, if that is the case, then I can build a base up there. Let's see how much faster this guy is. I mean, he's not crazy fast, but he's definitely faster, I feel. Egg. Yeah, it's over here. I just knew that up here was higher, so we can jump to it, maybe. You know what? We're right here. Wait, let's get that. Messenger of love. Oh. You're throwing things at me. Emotes. Dance? Yeah. I wish they would give us slightly better stuff. But you know, for how little effort it is, I guess it's fair. There's a black marketeer here. Why, what a pretty view this is going to be. Oh, hey, there's a thingy up there. Alright, not a great view. It's just a mountain, and that mountain's kind of poor quality. Why? Okay, I'm going to go into our options and see why our graphics look like that. Borderless, VSync off, motion blur off. Building, drawing distance, shadows, fixed. DLS. I don't know, balanced, I guess? Maybe that will help. I don't know what that even means. No camera shake. Yes. Alright, maybe... Whoa! Do things look different, or am I just going crazy? Alright, maybe that will help with the little line that goes down the screen. Wait, I was supposed to get a second jump. Where'd my second jump go? Why are you throwing things at me? Is this helping with the line? I can't tell. Sometimes it doesn't do it. Oh, he is not here tonight. Get in here. Alright, you know what? I should build a base here. We get quick access. Whoa, what's this? A metal bat. Hey, we need an upgrade to our melee weapon. Maybe that will be an upgrade. We get free access to chests. And this is a nice big flat area that's probably pretty safe from raids. Why are you throwing stuff at me? Unfortunately, I did not add new stuff to that. A ruby. Alright, let's mark that off on our... on here, because I frequently forget to mark those off. Not the leaf monk, the ruby. Alpha Drawn, fly! Fly, my buddy! And then I've also kind of just sat with some pals a little bit. So they've upgraded. I've leveled up twice. And most of our pals are closer to level 50 finally, which is our level. Palmond meme. What is this? Frostalion's Talisman. Ooh. It's probably some ice upgrade. And level 54. Sweet. Might as well just throw it in health now. Plasma multi-cutter? We are so far behind on what level we actually are. Bro, have you noticed that that meme got so popular that Palworld actually released an animation of it? Which is so funny because I saw the animation way before it got before I learned that that one was so popular. Okay, let's see if we just yeet ourselves. Yeah, I think I love Palworld's team because they do cool stuff like that. Instead of just like how Nintendo would just sue the person and then shut them down. Palworld instead took the meme and even ran with it, and I think that's amazing. Compared to Nintendo took down that one YouTube channel that was making like real life documentary kind of stuff of Pokemon, which was so cool. I loved that series, but they decided to sue them because screw you guys. What, you have something you like? Nope. Oh, and then I moved our mining base. It used to be over here to get sulfur, coal, stuff like that. So now it's actually over here on this island. So we can start getting oil. So here. So we visited this island last stream. And I started building it down here. I realized all these trees get in the way. That big clump down there, like right there, is getting in the way. Some rocks, like that rock, are indestructible and in the way. So I was like, no, screw that. So I built up here on the second level, which also has 3 of these oil nodes. So that's why this hole here is there. But let's say we start down here. So where am I? What is going on? Why am I what? Okay. Here we go. So here's bottom floor. There's oil node here, over there, and right here. And I've literally been farming for this material for the last day or two because I've just left my computer on building material like Pal gets. So now I finally literally just before stream started, I got enough of the materials to build this. So I think if you do it just right, you can actually fit 2 of them on here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fit one on this way. Wherever the most best room is. There we go. And then Bella Noir, you're technically faster. Even though Bella Noir has 5 work speed, she's got muscle head, and so it's minus 50 work speed, and so it's kind of shooting myself in the foot with her. Alright, now that that's built, I'm gonna rebuild the foundations where I can. Come up here. Nope. Nope. Right, maybe triangle. Triangle. There. And we'll leave that side open. There. And now with, I think we have a jolt hog around here somewhere that's providing some of the electricity. Yeah, we got a jolt hog that's fairly condensed, along with 3 batteries over here. We've got this increases work speed, I think, and this one increases sand, or like decreases sand depletion, so they're happier for longer. And then over here we've got a little trash corner. I don't really like how the trash corner turned out. I might change that up. But I had the decorations and I was like, sure, why not? Once we have the electric pal, or like electric oil thing, I might just designate a section, like a corner of this base to those instead of having these big holes in the wall. Because I can't do anything here. Because I could build over this, but then it'd be in the way of that thing. That's like right where the wall is. But I couldn't build it more over this way because then we wouldn't get to this one. So I'm kind of stuck. I might also need to remove more area for this one. So that's why I'm starting with this one. And while I think we can unlock the oil extractor, it costs extra electricity to run. So we're going to see how well this runs with just a jolt hog and this thing, because this is a better pylon. So yeah, this is the first one that did +1 energy per second, and this one has +3 energy per second, so it's literally 3 times as powerful. And I think this one you can assign 2 pals to it, so we might get into second jolt hog here to run that. There are beds, a big bed, and all the cloth beds. So that way they're extra happy. Same with that side, because I'm a stickler for symmetry. Over here in this section is just some crates that I have all checked off, so that way they're not putting stuff in here, but I think it looks cool. And it just kind of felt empty. Trying to get a little better, or like this base might stay forever now that we're kind of like here. So I'm trying to get it a little better looking. Here's our random resources, like concrete tubes, random barrels, copper wire. And over here is a little workstation that's I'm not actually using, except for maybe this occasionally. But we've got like lockers and all our benches to build stuff. I just thought it looked cool. Kind of like a little workstation. Whatever. And then up here, we've got our patelia for our sanitation and medical bay. And then in here is our workspace, or whatever you want to call it. Our labor force. So we've got our 2 trees, which I've been trying to work on getting a second upgraded Xenovander, because this one's condensed to level 1 and he's got artisan, which is really good. And so I've been working on trying to get a second a second one with something good like that, so that way we can get back to getting normal wood, because he's just been getting this hardwood, and so we're gonna run out of normal wood eventually, but we have a decent stockpile for now. This Pen King's assigned to stone. He's got insomnia, diet lover, and positive thinker, which I think is honestly like the worst stats out of all these Pen Kings. This Pen King's assigned to iron. He's got workaholic, positive thinker, diet lover, and insomnia, so they walk through the night with insomnia. This one's coal, insomnia, same thing as the last one. And they're all 2-star. And so they all have +4 mining. Oh, and then we also have this guy, who's missing insomnia. But he's getting our quartz, which I honestly probably should switch over one of our guys with insomnia for that one. What's the least? I don't know what the least. Oh, well, I guess we're not really ready to use quartz yet. So, and then we've got 2 hot springs on the outside, along with all our turrets, which are just for decoration. They weren't that expensive to make. They're only, since I don't have to worry about ammo since I'm not using them or anything. There are only some, yeah, a little bit of cement, some nails, and some ingots, which we had plenty of ingots. Yeah, so are you guys still building this? Oh my goodness. Ugh. That's a lot of throwing. 13 minutes! Alright, we need to... we need to set somebody just to work on that or something for a while. Who do we have that can go build this? Sure. We'll set Zoe and Grisbolt to work and then prevent them from mining. Stop mining. No, that's woodworking. Don't transport, don't mine. Oh, he is building stuff. Alright. Yeah, you go build that while we go move on, and then you'll probably just go to electricity generation for a little while until I remember to come pick you back up. And I think that's like all the differences that I made to the bases. So today, I want to knock out, I want to get that, get this one, kind of complete up here. Because these are all the schematics that we've kind of pushed off. Oh, my mom texted me. So, we're gonna, I'll just let you guys go vibe out here. No, where's the best place with best music? Title screen. Okay, I'll be back. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Where's my cursor? Where is my... Why isn't it showing up? There we go. Sorry it took me a minute, but... Wait, let me make sure my audio's... Okay, it is still running. Apparently my mom made dessert, and that's what she needed. So I will be eating my dessert. Very nice of her. It's like... Oh, I forgot that I was checking audio. It's like ice cream with peaches or something. Very good, very good. Alright, so we're off to... Oh, you know what? We should go fight the drill, or that. Okay, they are making that. Oh wait, our teleporter's up there, isn't it? Duh. I don't like how this wall sits, but I need enough room that people can get up and down without getting stuck consistently. So, I think it's just gonna have to be like that, especially big pals like Grisbolt, or once we start getting like Jormungandr, or not Jormungandr, Jormuntide, that's his name. He's based off of Jormungandr and stuff. And then, whoa, wait, what are you? Whoa. Wait, wasn't this all covered in like... Oh, it must have been because we got this. That makes sense. Whoa. Level 70 though. I kind of want to just... Let's go find out what it is. That's cool. I don't know what it is. I've never seen that before. I have no idea. I was literally looking at this before stream being like, oh, there's a little island over there. Because I saw it on... I was looking at... Oh, you guys can't see that. There. I was looking at this and I was like, okay, where are the levels that we need to hit? I was like, right here, right here. I was like, oh, there's a little island down here. It doesn't say anything about the little island. I wonder what's there. That's actually like big open area. It wouldn't be a terrible place to build or anything if we built on water. Hi, puppy. Hi. Yes, you're obnoxious. I know. Okay. We're gonna jump, 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 glide, summon Alphadron, fly. Yeah, who needs a water pal when you just cheese it like this? Oh, my ice cream's melting. Oh, I dropped some. Doggo, here you go. You can have the little fruit. Okay. Oop, that is not the button I wanted. Good thing that wasn't an important pal sphere. Up, up, up. And it didn't click. I don't know why it doesn't do that sometimes. Let me jump! Oh my goodness. The climbing definitely could be a little better. Screw that. We're using Alphadron. It was really good. Whoa. That's one big skeleton. I wonder what we can make out of this skeleton. I'm not like a big biologist, but that's definitely some kind of rib cage. Big. Some kind of like elephant or something. Huge. I don't see any legs. Unless this is a leg. Or a tail. No, it's got the upper ridge. So this is some kind of tail or spine. Or it's like a snake with a big long, yeah, tail. So I'm gonna tail or spine with a rib cage. So it's snake-like, but it's got this. Oh, this is a fin or a wing. This might be a wing. I don't know. It's got like this section here, which is resemblance of more of a fin, because wings have bones that go out like this. Well, fins are more straight out, and then, or like whale bones specifically, because they've got this finger here, which I think is actually technically one of the, like, your middle finger equivalent, because they are mammals. Every mammal, or almost every land animal, has some form of finger bones in their body. Like for a horse, I was just learning about this earlier, was that a horse's entire leg has the same bones as your middle finger, just of different sizes. And so it's not actually your whole leg bone, but your whole finger bone. And because they're the same. So this is some kind of fish, or I guess more specifically a whale. If this anatomy is anything correct, but I have no idea what this is. Some kind of skull? Maybe like a dinosaur's spine, like a Spinosaurus kind of thing going on here, or horns or something. All my ice cream's melting. Why'd I have to grab a fork? Let's see. What's the rest of this look like? It's hard to make out anything up here. Because I assume this is probably where the skull should be, unless it's completely missing a skull. These look like the horns attached to that, like on that piece there. Not sure if this piece would attach. It's a little too long without many horns. But that thicker piece underneath it looks like it would attach right here. So some kind of long hammerhead, or that's the rib cage. I guess this is closer to maybe the neck or something. Some neck collar spine thing going on here. So, that's hard. No, because it attaches up here. Does it attach? Seems like it attaches. I don't know what this bone is. I'd say hip bone, but the other end is the tail. So this has got to be some kind of skull here or something. Which this kind of looks like the blow snout of a whale, actually, if we're going with the whale theory. So if that's the blow snout, then this is some kind of neck bone protection. So like a Spinosaurus, where it's along the back and neck kind of thing. Or am I thinking of the right creature? Spinosaurus. Alright, well, it's not the same creature, but it's got the same thing. This little hump of ridge kind of going on. What did I... Not a Spinosaurus. Popular dinosaurs. Stegosaurus is close to the one I'm thinking of. It's like a Stegosaurus, but with one big long fin like that. I've seen it in a book once before. Okay, finished off my dessert. That was delicious. Okay, well, it was like a Spinosaurus with a Stegosaurus combined. I don't see it here. Whatever. So it's like some kind of ridge like that. I can't think of any current alive animal that has something similar to that that's bone. I guess tusks would be an apt depiction, but this is already 3, maybe 4. And if this is the skull, like I assume, with a blowhole there, because the arm lines up, and this is coming, unless this is broken off to the side, this would line up right next to the face, like some kind of face guard or something. I don't know. That would, yeah, it's an interesting design. Ancient civilization. You're a human. My apologies. I never imagined I'd be another person here. Supposed to be a Paltamer. Studying ancient civilization. Giant whale remains. Ha ha ha! Guessed it. I know my bones. Signs of giant whale remains in various regions. Oh, tell me if you've heard the mystery. These remains are supposed to be enshrined in the prairies, the volcano, the snowy mountains, and even here on the remote island. They are thought to belong to a species of massive prehistoric whale-like pals. Sorry, I tend to get carried away on the subject. All right, so what is that bone then? If it's supposed to be a whale, and now that I've come all the way here, completely stuck. Come on now. I found a clue here. Look at that shrine there. From what I've discovered, it responds to a specific kind of frequency, sound in particular, but I don't know exactly what sound. I have a hunch that the key rests in each of the 4 regions. Oh, if only I had a pal's mobility. Just crossing the waters to get to this island was a real challenge. Blah, blah, blah. Sure. Here you go. Faded schematic. This means, right? The shrine reacting to sounds, and now the schematic for a musical instrument. Exactly. The item outlined in the schematic is the key. It holds the secret to the shrine. It has to. Sorry, I got carried away. Hey, please take the schematic with you. Aids you in your search. Eh? Oh, this must be the level 70 boss. Level 70? Isn't that... What's the max level? Isn't it 80? 70 or 80? 70, 80. Yeah, so that's not far away from max level. Crazy. Alright. So, now up to here, yes. That was a fun random distraction. I'm surprised I was able to pull that off. I completely did not think I'd get whale bones. Let me look at my phone real quick. I wanted to write a thought down for VTubing. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go find whatever this schematic is. Over here somewhere. So, Yeah, it's in this mine shaft, I think, because I never saw it on land anywhere. So the thoughts of building or like making stream with friends is friends on, nope. Oh wow, how intimidating. The friends on Tuesday, oh, dark resistance, okay. That my friends want to do are probably going to end up being a lot of just like one-time streams or just like not continuation streams for the most part. It's kind of what we were talking about today. And so it would be like Elden Ring Night Rain, which I've played a decent amount of, and so they really like that game too. And I think that they're entertaining enough to at least hold a stream with. That's the word I'm looking for. I didn't know how to put that into words. But then my friend Andrew, or Cow Sniper, wants to stream on Tuesdays and weekends. And so I might divvy up like 2 streams a weekend or something if I ever can. So it's Thursdays, I think, is what I told him. Here, I'll double check right now. Tuesdays. Oh. Alright. I'll probably switch that to our Thursday streams. And those would be a little later in the day because he has to put his baby to sleep. And so it'd probably be an hour later or something like that, or an hour or 2 later, and then it would just go on for till 10. So I think it's 8 to 10, so it'd be an hour shorter and like 2 hours later. So I might just like do something before stream on those days or something. Why does this look so weird? Like, what is this? Over here. Up here. Wait, where's the rest of them? Didn't it like show 4 off? No? Apparently I'm going crazy then. And those streams would probably be stuff that like are story and like progression oriented. Stuff like Raft or palworld, maybe. Probably not palworld though. And stuff that like we'd play consistently and make progress each day. I wanted over here. That's what I was trying to do. And then the weekend streams are going to be like random bizarre streams, like friend slop kind of games that we just play. Sure, we'll kick a Lunaris's butt real quick. Why not? Alexosaurus. You think he saw us? Lunaris is a normal type, meaning I need a dark type. Look at that. Okay, that's the apocalypse move. Holy crap. And look how big it is. It's so good. Dang. Little overkill there, Bella Noir. But you did it. Alright, but first, before we move on, I want to re-add or return down our XP to just about normal level again. Like 0.9, because now that we're actually up to normal, our pals are up to our levels-ish, instead of being stuck at level 20 while we're level 45 or whatever. Because we're actually close, we're like 53 right now, but 54, I guess. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Oopsies. Whatever. Jump. But now we're leveling up a little too fast. But with 0.9, or that's almost full XP, plus our times 3 XP down here. should get them to start climbing to our level without us leveling up too crazy much. So that way we're not like at level 70 when we're still exploring level 50 parts. Which, you know, is a very real possibility, but whatever. But hopefully with that updated level, we'll fly through the level 50 parts back up to level like 60 or like wherever we're supposed to be. Can't ride any of these guys except for you. Oh wait, let me ride you. Pal blast. We cool? Yeah, we cool. We not cool. Oh, that was a total miss. Here we go. I wanted a war sec. Oh, that one had strong skin or hard skin. That's pretty good. Could you stop? Sure. Oh, how did we catch? What? Did we catch like a full health one before we caught this stupid one? Get in the sphere. It's a 50% cash rate. Why? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're missing out on some schematic over here. Hey look, more war sex. More war sex. Oh my goodness, they used to actually be rare. Not anymore, apparently. Nope. There we go. Old revolver. Great. Like I so need that. At least I got 25 dog coins from it. Delete that and we'll go over here. Let's mark that off on our map real quick before I forget again. Oh my goodness, every time I click back it does that. Whoa. Yo, beacons! I don't think we've seen any of you. Oh, and we totally whiffed that. Just need time to recharge. There we go. Downtrodden bombless stomach. That sucks. You know what we need? We need a Dr. Brawn, but I think they only spawn in high level locations now, but they're able to reset, like have a 50-50 chance of either making your pal better or worse once per day. And like it's one of the best ways to get like really good upgrades. And one of the best ways to actually get like legendary passives and stuff like that. Where's our boss over here? What? Oh, it's probably that beacon right there. You know what? We have an earth type on us. Let's see. I guess we could try to catch this one. Couldn't hurt anything. 24. Okay, do a little more damage, but not a ton. There we go. 1 health. I was watching a video where apparently somebody went through and like deep dived into all the code and figured out that the little percentage that like the 50% chance to catch or whatever is one, a bunch of baloney, and two, like the actual like the biggest influencer on if you catch it or not, or one of the biggest influencers is literally just its HP, and so and it's exponential. So even if you had like 100 health pal or 1,000 health pal, doing like 1 damage to each of them would still make a huge difference in catching capabilities. Where are we going? Over here. To up here. Right there. And so the more damage you do and the closer it is to 1 HP, the more exponential chance you have of catching it. So like, the best thing you can do is just get the pal low. Ring of Freight. Whoa. Wonder what that does. That's pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool, at least. Oh, we never built the cold undershirt. I wanted to do that so we could actually get up here. Alright, let's just run around and get that thing. It's another schematic of some kind. Whoa, did you see all those shiny sparkles? That was probably one of the beacons moves. That's cool. We have a gorilla ant, right? Yeah. Egg. Yoink. I bet it's a bronze cherry. Junk schematic. Some random nerd. His name is Brick. Intimidating. It reminds me of, I think it was something on Reddit that I saw a story on of TikTok that like of a D&D campaign or something like that where the ogres or like the orcs named after like the strongest item he can break, and so his name is Brick or something like that. And then bot band nerd, and so his name is Brick, but then he's like a psychologist, and so he wants to be able to rename his name to Depression, so that, because he wants to break depression. And I think that was so funny. That's actually such a cool design. I want one of these guys. Oh, hi. Bella Noir. Use Apocalypse. Ah, what a great AoE. That's such a powerful AoE. Okay, and obliterate this guy. You know what? That works too. And you wasted it. Thanks. This entire base is built just to be confusing, I feel like. Are you guys dead? Sword. You know what? We don't need to be a pacifist. They're just people. Just people. Cool. Bella Noir is still good. Ooh, yeah. I wish that would target them better. Owie. Could you not? Thank you. There's lots of chests in these hideouts. You should hit these up more. Oh, this is actually a clever little design they got here. Here, taking your crap. How do they not even notice I'm in here? Little gate? I can't break walls, huh? Shame. Maybe with like a pickaxe I might be able to. I wonder. If I equipped a pickaxe, do you think it would let me break a wall? No? That's a shame. wonder if that was a setting I accidentally set or something to prevent our things from breaking. Blow him up. Thank you. I don't bother saving that guy. Cool, you killed the guy up here too. What? How in the world did you hit that? I don't think our roll has iframes. That's dumb. Or at least not consistent iframes. And, ooh. Actually, this isn't all that great. But treasure map's pretty good. Food. And other random junk resources. Souls? We got plenty of souls here. Might as well use the XP on something. So it's not in our inventory. Oh look, more food. 94. Yeah, that did pretty good. Yo, food boxes. Oh, I want what's ever in you. Need a gold key. I don't have a gold key. I must have used them all up. Hand news. How do I get out this door? Yeah, this door. Alright, thank you, Bella Noir. Your massacre was greatly appreciated. Yoink, bump, and fly. Hey, this would have been a decent spot for a base too. If you fight me, I'm killing you. Eh? Oh, right here. Cool, ice support whistle. We don't even have an ice pal to use that with anyway. Woo! Yo, what you got? Bunch of junk. You know what? You can have all my surf and terras that I just randomly got. Don't need this chickpea. Don't need them. You're only level 16. The rest of you are decent level. Except for you. Except for you. So I want to keep the decent level for the expeditions. So that we're not wasting like good pals that I want to, that I'm still using. And I want to keep these pankings in case I need to more to mine. So I guess we'll keep those for now. And the pull-up. Cool. Thanks for doing business, yoink. Alright, let's mark that off in our this is the thing. Oh, there's one over here. Somewhere. Delete. Delete. Somewhere over here, I think it was. Let's go get that one real quick. Angle up. Speed! How in the world are we gonna get up there? Yo, I'm excited to get up there because there's a ton of pals, I think, in the ice region that we really don't have yet. So, we're pretty lacking in the ice pal region. Like, I think we have a few that we're gonna end up finding over here. We've got, like, we've ended up with a ton of these before we even got over to these areas. But the ice regions, we have not really stumbled across a lot of ice region pals. I mean, I guess we've got, like, Pull-a-Pup somehow. We got Ice Joltog, or whatever his name is. Joltog Christ, and Foxpark's Christ. That's really it. Ring of Ice Resistance. I thought it was the ice whistle again when I was reading it, and I was like, wait a minute, we already have that. Cool. Alright, let's get back home, drop all our garbage off, and then build a something like build the thermal shirt so that way we can go up there. Because I think our armor's pretty good at ice resistance. Cold resistance too. I mean, we're right here. We can go test it out, I guess. See how cold it gets up here. Yeah, it's max cold. So we're gonna need at least the cold shirt. Shame. Fishies. What level are you guys? If you're like advanced. Nope, you're beginner. I was gonna say, if you're advanced, we're taking you to 3? Yeah. Wait, why'd that one feel so weak? And that's where I caught the Brown Cherry Alpha. And they killed me. They instantly messed me up the first time I went to catch one. It was quite rude. Oh my goodness, I freaking left that open. Whatever. You'd think I'd learn eventually. Generates a barrier around the player after 5 melee hits are landed within 5 seconds. Oh. That sounds pretty powerful. But that's 5 melee hits. So anything with range would just bypass that. Just the attack to 5%, increases movement speed, increases 5 for each electric pal. I'd have to then have like entire party of electric pals to make that worth it. Okay, you're trash. You're trash. Yeah, you're all males too. You're a female. These two are males. No, I don't really want to breed a beacon anyway. Vortex maybe, but okay. Let's see what gets put away. Hey, we already had the old revolver schematic. Glad to know that was a waste. You know what, Joe? Let's get you working on something. Handiwork speed. Go work on that. Don't just stand there, look pretty. Do something. No, that's pal materials. I want schematics to put away this whistle. Bye bye whistle. Ring of dark resistance. Fright schematic. Frostallion's talisman. Ice resistance. Metal bat. And that thingy. And then in our gear, I'm going to put down the thermal shirt. Because we were building an ice shirt. Okay, let's go build one of those. Oh my goodness, if I can get out of here. Oh my goodness. Hey wait, I can upgrade the base now. We'll go hit that up on our way. Thermal resistance. Resistance. I don't know how our work speed is so good. Our work speed is 650. I must have gotten a lot of... Oh, I guess we'll find out. A plus 10 potions to it. Plus 11 to stamina, plus 11 to attack. We've got lots of potions, just none for health. Only 2 for health. So that's why I've just kind of been dumping all our stat points into health. It's because clearly the others we're finding potions for just fine. Lilian Spear. If I remember right, the spear itself kind of sucks, but the upgraded variations are actually pretty good. Lightweight pal steel armor. We do not have enough pal steel. Plasteel. It's plasteel. I know how to read. Ultra shield. That requires 30 ancient civilization coins. Bro, you think I'm made out of them? Jeez. Oh, we need to go fight a boss too. We need like... I mean, it wouldn't hurt if we fought the ice one first, honestly. If it is up here. I don't think it's actually up here. I think it might be in the different ice area. But according to the level map, right? It goes... Yeah, that's a 32 to 47. Level 50 boss. Well, over here is 31 to 39 with like 44 level bosses. So this is definitely lower level than over here. This is 31 to 42. 35 to 48. This is a higher level. No Phalaris from what I see either. Phalaris, yep, still no. So, nice. There used to be a boss tower over there. Might be that thing there. Let's see. Oh, we never went over to that thing. Alright. Quick side jump. First, we're going to go to this base so we can upgrade base. Paladin fragments are components and pal spheres and can be obtained near bodies of water. Oh. Cool. Now we have one more base, or almost one more base, that we can unlock. Build cold food box. I have that one unlocked. But it was kind of expensive to build, if I remember right. Food... Where is food boxes? Am I blind? Yep, right here. Yeah, it takes plasteel. That's expensive, my dude. Maybe from over here. I don't know how well we're gonna get over there with just flying. Because our fat little bird doesn't fly very well. We might have to do the Fangalope jump trick again. But it's not terribly far. So, but it's basically just a battle arena. We got 12 grenades. Also, I never hatched those eggs. That probably would have been helpful. I want more weapon slots. Crossbows aren't going to be of any use. They're not... This crossbow isn't strong enough to be of any use right now. It doesn't shoot fast enough. Two. 3. Glide. Alphadron. Oh, you're only at half? Why are you only at half? Please, hook. My goodness. Well, at least Alphadron has enough. Wait. Shush music. I hear a shiny. Is it you guys? Intermediate. One of you sound like a lucky sound. Are you lucky? No. You. don't know if they just happen, like if the purple shine happens to have the lucky sound too, and I've just never noticed before, or if it tells me what you guys are lucky as well. Because it sounds far away. But it doesn't sound like on the rig. Lucky? No. I don't hear the shiny sound anymore, so I guess it must have just been whatever it's called. It must have just been those like purple shinies or like purple sparkles that make that sound. Oh, I was trying to hit him with just the third one. Oh, I still have that ring on. Shut up. Shoot! Well, there goes my sneak surprise. Evidently no one cares. Level 16. You know what? Maybe a crossbow might be worth it. If I dome you right in the head. Nope. Little too weak, but it still does good damage. Oh, that doesn't blow up because it's one of the covered ones. Why do you guys all stand next to explosive containers? Oi. Let me hit the explosive container. There we go. I don't mind that you're shooting at me. Let me kill your friends first, though. They're all standing next to explosive stuff like idiots. Thank you, Bella Noir. You're so handy to have around. Ooh. So these oil rigs typically have the best loot for the levels that they're in. So we're substantially over leveled for this. So we might find like a golden musket or something schematic. So yeah, it's okay, but there's nothing here that I expect to even want in the first place. It's good money and hopefully good dog coins as well. Man, even with a sneak attack head damage, it's not even a 2-shot kill. Nerd. What are you? Ah. Gigaspheres, that's something. We've somehow got 400 gigaspheres. I don't know where I picked so many up from. I know I have lots of palspheres and megaspheres from Vixie, but I don't know if she gives us gigaspheres. Well, maybe she gives us occasional ones because of her maxed out quality now. It's the Dick Toys. I kind of want you, actually. Kill this one. Sweet! Because if they're decent miners, then might as well use them. Sweet, that works. kneecap you. Oh, stop shooting at me. I want to see if I can sneak attack this guy with a grenade. Stop it. Bye.
Yeah.
Well, I hit him, but didn't do much. Yes, Dunmud. Hi, buddy. You don't really want to mess with me. I'm a little higher level than you right now. Alright, well those grenades do jack squat. That's good to know. Even for low levels, they didn't do much. Wait, it lined up for a second there. Ah, ha, ha, why do you turn green if I'm not allowed to hook to you? Nerd. How many of these things are there? My goodness. Where's like the good chest? Did we already end up accidentally finding that super early on? Oh, I could have caught you. I don't think we have one of you yet. Ow. Ow! Stop it. Eleanor, please do your job and kill these guys. Oh, what? I have to reset? I just didn't want to blow up. Wasn't there a guy up there? Eh? Oh, hi. That works. Alright, now off to find this mega chest or whatever. We might have already found it. That might have been that big glowy gold one, but normally it's over here, or at least it used to normally be over here. Like exclusively on this side, because this is the hardest side to get to. So, but maybe they changed that because it was just so easy to just fly in from this other side and pick it up and then leave. So they have it like randomly spawn or whatever. I wonder how high level the other ones are right now. Or like the other, I don't remember how high level the... Was that an ice move? You learned an ice move? Sweet. But the other oil rigs are. Oh, hey, you almost made it. Hi, buddy. Oh, that's a cool bird you got there. Or at least it was. Is that in the game that I hear that? It is in the game. Oh, maybe it's just like the background sounds of the music that I'm listening to. But whatever. Alright, you're level 30. You're level 55. That's the only two that we've actually found so far. So, clearly not. It's either level 30 or level 55. No in between. We actually need to be at a teleporter for that, don't we? That one's probably the easiest to get to. Might not be the closest, but once I'm out of stamina, we can then run across the ground with Fangalope. I don't know if we get to travel further sprinting or not. Because realistically, you should travel less far but faster sprinting. That's how you keep it balanced. But that doesn't mean everyone actually follows those rules. Area and Proud Critic. I don't care about you guys, honestly. Oh, did we have any, like, good missions that we could do? Okay, collect all key. No, those are all main missions. Wait, that's a main mission? That must mean that that area we were at has something crucial to it. That must be like the last boss or something, because it's level 70. So like the last boss before the tree or something, maybe. We can go get that, I guess. Defeat 30 bosses. We could also get that. And that one wouldn't be hard at all to get. Alright, we should spend some time to get those. Let's mark them off real quick. It shouldn't take too long, since right before we go diving into the cold. If we get one with Gluttonous, which just takes a Relaxosaurus. Do we have a Relaxosaurus or something around here? Do you have it? No. Not seeing Relaxosaurus. Not even a Relaxosaurus Lux? I must have sold them all. Except for the ones in here. I just wanted to find them first. Dragon is lower, right? Like 40? Yeah. Whoa, you don't come with those? Oh, maybe because you're an egg. Right. But you're guaranteed to have Glutton. So, that's this mission down. Talk to a farmer with Glutton or Bottomless Stomach passive is summoned. Okay, we get 3 cakes. And then this one needs 5 cakes. So we need like 2 more cakes. Ooh, we also need to put everything away. This is ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. For gear, weapons, I guess. Nope. Guess this qualifies over here. Put that away, put that away. And let's see. Where's our schematics? Armor schematics. Yeet yeet. Random musket schematic again. How do we not already have a musket schematic? Oh, because we have a purple musket. How do we not already have more than one musket schematic? A green one. I've probably been selling them, honestly. Okay. We can go summon these 2 eggs real quick, just because. We picked them up. Why not see what they are? Wrong direction. Ice one first. Pull up. Aw, cute boy. Not useful, but cute boy. And a Brawn Cherry. Sweet, actually. That means we don't have to actually go breed another one. Because we need... I'm still trying to condense them. Okay. Off to the quest real quick. Up here. This one's higher than the other teleporter. So we don't actually have to fly. We can actually just glide down instead. Hopefully. Jump, jump, jump. Look at him go. He's so fast. soon as I dropped a little bit, he stopped running as fast. That's dumb. You should just auto sprint, gosh darn you. Emmy. Yo. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, baking too much again. There's room for dessert. Okay. So now we got 5 cakes. Off to cake. Breeding basics. So now we need to go teleport again. I'm deleting that one. We don't need to talk to her ever again. Oh, I almost made that. There we go. Much easier. Joink. It's up there somewhere. So he's over. Where is he? Where's that quest? Oh, right there. Hiding. So we'll just go to this teleporter over here. That'll probably be the fastest. Oh, and there's the 2 guys that we want to talk to over here anyway. So this works out. Then we can go to the ice place. So we need to talk to this guy. Because we completed part of our pal deck. So applied lumbering. Let me guess, you want like 110 or 200 or something like that next. Then this guy over here. Okay. Applied gathering. And then teleport. Teleport to over here. Yeah. What I've been drinking, the soda, is Pepsi Zero Sugar. Because I don't taste much of a difference between zero sugar and diet and normal. And supposedly, a zero sugar is probably supposed to be healthier. Hopefully. Here you go. Cool. And we got 1 starfruit. Sweet. Well, that wasn't a terrible haul overall. We got applied lumbering, applied gathering, starfruit, and some medicine. I'm just gonna keep the food that we have on me. Whatever, I don't care. It don't matter anymore. Ugh, I've got work tomorrow, not school. I'm so used to thinking school, or like saying that for school. Because I used to say it like every day, every weekend for 12 years. Or wait, let's see. Yeah, well, technically like 13. No, I probably would have never said that as a kid, but. So maybe less than 12 years. Mammoth Christ, level 41. Our Fangalop's 43. We can come back for him. It doesn't really matter. They're probably going to be the like higher level pals that are actually here. Rayhound. Oh, because we're at the wrong freaking area. I'm an idiot. I was like, wait, Rayhound? We haven't even caught normal Rayhounds yet. Pull up. We already have plenty of you. But foxicles, that'd be cool to have. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Why is this mountain built in a bowl? Egg. This is a decently high level. Maybe we'll get something good. It's a dark type though, so 50-50. It'll be either something that we'll never touch, or something really good. Yes? Ah, Foxicle. Who's got fire moves? You? Yours are technically qualify as dark, right? Yeah, dark, earth, water, dragon, water, ice, and grass. Oh, well, that works anyway. Blood gathering, sweet. Let's make sure that we mark that off. Where is that? Over here? Blood gathering. As you can see, I've also been collecting all our land ball and leaf monk, which I think we maxed out our land ball effigies. So there might still be more to gather, but I've maxed out the little level. And I think all that did was like slow my hunger. So it wasn't all that important. Ooh, a Bushi. Oh, I already have a Bushi. I don't know why, but every time I see... Ooh, hey, I mean, we're right here. Might as well check you off. Every time I see a Bushi, I was like, oh, we need a Bushi. Bushis are good. And then I never actually end up using one. I think they're decent woodcutters. Or like, woodcutter pals. But other than that, I don't think they're all that special. I mean, they're decently strong, and they're pretty cool in the animations palworld drops. Bro, they just released a funny animation like yesterday or something like that of Gumas being like a street thug. And he's so funny. It's so good. So I highly recommend going out and watching that. It's funny. I would watch it, but the last time I had a bunch of things on stream, I immediately got, ooh, Vanworm Christ. Oh, you're so pretty. What level are you? Hey, wait, what level are you? Let's re-put this on. We don't really need our pals growing too much while we're here. We're somewhat over level. Oh! Trick shot! Sweet. Vanworm Christ. They're pretty. Very pretty. If you go look at the randomizer stream I did with Cow Sniper, you'll see just how pretty they are. Raindrex. Might as well get one of you. I don't remember if you're actually in. Oh, holy crap! Why did that like hit 3 of them? What? Oh, it just knocked you over. Okay, I was like, hold on, that should not have killed you. There we go. Who are you? Snuggloo? What are you? Why does it give me mercy hit if it's not actually gonna put you down to 1 health? What are you? A Snuggloo. Could you stop fighting me? I know it's only a 14%, but come on. I've never seen a Snuggloo. I wonder what its partner skill is. We should just take a second, go through partner skills and pals. Drops wool. Helps increase carry weight. Lays eggs. Uses submachine gun. Body surfs towards an enemy and slams into them. Okay. You dig up things at the ranch. Prevents fall damage and is a glider. Extends the duration of high-speed gliding. Okay. Same thing. Wool. Increases attack of neutral. That's pretty good. While airborne before landing, the player's attack is increased by 50%. I think it also jumps. Kurojiro not channels its loyalty and puffs up its abdomen to store energy. Climbing on top will propel the player. This isn't a knocked. This one's the knocked. Okay. Well, in party, Herbal uses its healing power to restore. Yes, we already knew that one. Restores 20% of player's health when below 30%. Improves logging efficiency. And weight. That's pretty good. Best boy. Oh, that's such a cute name for a partner skill. Increases the player's melee attack by 10%. Increases gathering for all others by 1. Crips jolt high thrown at the enemy, causing an electric explosion. It's an electric grenade? That's hilarious. Ice grenade, I assume. Increases movement speed and work speed by 100%. Rocket launcher. Increased fire drop pal rates. Increases attack of dark pals. That's pretty good. Increases King Paka's defense. This pal's defense movement speed increased by 5% for each male Paka in the party. Okay, well, why do you gotta waste that? You're out during when it not in party. Assault rifle fire. Detects pal effigies. Covers health of the player and party pals by 0.1% per second outside of combat. Oh, that's cute. Defensive fire pals. Digs up gold coins. Ice organs. Increases efficiency of destroying stone by 500%. Too bad I don't need stone. Equips the player. Right, flamethrower. Flamethrower, but ice. Enables gliding? Yeah, gliding. Improves mining efficiency and stone reducing. Kind of like Gumas, but for stone. Ixardir rides, double jump. Lumbering by 220%. Double jump. Lumbering works to ability +1 for all other pals. Can be ridden. Berries. Restores 100% pal's hunger to the pal with the lowest hunger every 5 minutes. Ah. Same thing, but venom gland instead of berries. Increases attack and defense of sweeper. This pal's attack and defense increased for each sweep. Yep. Or weight reduced by 80%. That's pretty good. Which is weight of sulfur and coal by 80%. Also improves players and pals' ground damage to enemy weak points by 80%. Only sulfur and coal? That's rather specific. Modifies gliding. Probably the same thing. Cotton candy. This is hunger depletion rate of base pals by 10%. Oh, I didn't know that. So if we start blowing through food, we should get some of these out. Drops milk. Can be ridden. Changes attack to water. And ups water by 5. Increases attack of electric by 15. And electric organs. Pal fluids. Increases water by 15. Increases fire by 15. Flame organs. Increases neutral by 15. Increases handiwork by 1 for all others. Improves players and pals' grass damage to enemy weak points by 25. Ooh. That's better. That's almost twice as 15. Efficiency by 200% when working weapon bench. That's rather specific for such a cute guy. Increases items obtained by fishing. Jelliette. Right. And then when in base, Jelliette and Jelroy are increased by 50%. That's why I have both of them in my planting base, because they both increase the other by 50% for watering. Increases items obtained by salvaging. That's pretty good. Increases water suitability by +1 for all other pals with it. capture gauge decreases 12% slower while fishing. That's why they're part of the fishing team. Glider increases the capture rate when awarded a back bonus. That's right. That's what that does. Nightwing can be ridden. Ultrasonic detects dungeons, treasure chests, and scrap. Equips the player. It transforms into an egg launcher. I didn't know that. I've never actually looked at Toka Toka very much. While in party improves players and pals' electric damage to weak points by 25. Equipped attacks targeted enemy with aqua gun. Increases the player attack by 10%. Jumping claws. Melee weapon speed by 15%. Grants night vision. Digs up bones in ranch. Gains +2 cold resistance instead of just the normal +1 went out, I think. And can probably be upgraded or condensed to do more. Increases capture rate of pals afflicted with freeze. Ooh. If I build a whole team around freezing an enemy and then have this guy, that would be pretty powerful. Attack of grass by 15%. Attack the other targeted enemy with poison fog. Farming goes up by 1 for all of the pals. Generating electricity by 1 for all other pals. Flying. Dark pals drop 40% more items. I did not know that. Wow, we've been boosted by that this entire time. Whoa, I forgot there's an aqua version. We haven't caught a Vanworm? What? Have we just been neglecting that? That's good to know. We should go get that. Flying. Increases damage player deals to enemy waypoints by 30%. While fighting together. Lifesteal by 5%. Ground type drop 40% more. Oh, that's good to know. Drops seeds at ranch. Increases Elizabeth's attack. Drops honey at ranch. Gets upgraded by a bee guard. Restores 5% lifesteal health. 50% chance for extra egg. Double jump while mounted. Can shoot. Basically, just got a grappling hook when riding. Increased movement speed. Can be ridden. Increased speed while on snow. And can slide down slopes. I think I've seen like a skit, or like not a skit, a TikTok of them like using it as a sled and just launching themselves off a snow mountain once before. It's hilarious. Players become invisible. Ooh, making them undetectable for 10 seconds. That's actually kind of impressive. I don't know how I could use that to become overpowered, but that's pretty good. When activated, plus 75% for a limited time attack. Drops leather, can be ridden on. Flicked muddy too. Does not stack. Ooh, muddy is actually this is one of the effects that you can give things, which ups your chance of catching them actually. Increases bow damage by 10%. Appears near the player, automatically picks up nearby items, supposedly. Changes attack to fire and increases by 30%. Neutral pals drop 40% more. 10% chance to prevent pal sphere consumption when thrown. Oh, that's actually overpowered. Maybe we should have one of her in our party. I'm sure she could become, like, once she's leveled high enough, she'd be a decent dark pal. She's just cute and fun to have in the party. And I think she's also got a skin. And plus 40% from neutral pals. Actually, if our Ignis is any better, we might also take Ignis for variation. But if this is neutral pals, there's probably more neutral pals and dark pals than anything. I think dark pals is the most, with neutral pals probably being second most. Can be ridden, changes attack to dark increases by 5%. Attack to grass by attack up by 30. Home spheres home in on pals and increase 30% carry capacity. It's double jump and ridden. Ridden increases defense of dragon pals by 15%. Attacks targeted enemy with Lagiri. When pal uses attacks targeted enemy with when this pal uses Lagiri, it has a what? Attacks targeted enemy with Lagiri. What does that even mean? Oh, it attacks an enemy with Lagiri. Why'd they word that so complicated? Like, I get, like, kind of what it meant, but that was needlessly complicated, in my opinion. Can be ridden, increases logging efficiency and mining efficiency. I wonder if is that just in, like, while writing it? So that'd be great for just going around mining stuff if it can just be in the party. Changes the player's attack to water, increases attack by 30. Restores 75% health, increases planting for all others +1. This pal's attack and defense increased by 2 for each grass pal in party. Attacks enemy with Hellfire Claw. It does extra damage. Appears near the player. Attack cost all. Oh, the same as Daydream, but with electric. That's cool. I didn't know that. Same as Daydream. Well, almost 1 for 1. Even with dark type. Can be written, fires missiles. Can be written, fires missiles. Increase ice attack by 15. Drops ice organs. Mounted. Changes attack to electric +5%. And increases speed by 5% for each electric pal. Raindrix. While in party, gains heat resistance +2. Oh, they're actually really cool looking. Oh, they're actually so cool. As an elk, I can respect another elk-like creature. I guess it's more of a reindeer, so not quite elk, but it's dope. Grenadier can be ridden, can rapidly fire a grenade launcher. Ooh. Ridden, grenade launcher, ridden, changes attack to dragon type, increased by 5%. Which is actually really good, because dragon's good against dark. Ridden, changes attack to fire, increase attack by 5. Ridden, increases attack by 4 for each fire, it increases its attack by 4 for each fire or ground pal in party. I mean, 4% isn't great, but if you can up that, if like the condensing is actually pretty good, I think he was pretty strong to begin with. And fire and ground pals are some of the better pals that you can get. So it would also be useful to have them in your party in the first place, instead of just using them for this effect. It wouldn't be terrible. Palumba. Oh yeah, he kicked our butt. I was like, I thought we caught one of those. Enters spin state. Following the player while spinning increases mining efficiency by 800%. And can be ridden in party. 35% chance of egg becoming alpha when picked up. Same thing, but 45% chance. Ground pals plus 15% attack. Drops high quality pal oil. Coins dropped by, and it increases gold dropped by enemies by 100%. High quality and gold coin at ranch. Increases egg production speed by 20%. Who are you? Alphadron. Oh. Yoink. Get in the sphere. Get in the sphere. Get in the sphere. Just, dude, give up. You're not escaping. I have like over 1,000 pal spheres on me right now. Thank you. Got 400, 400, 400. Yeah, that's already more than 1,000, I think. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, that's 1,200,000. I just had to double check. Kitsune, oh no. Blaze Howl. While in party, grass drops 40% more items when killed. Generates barrier around player. After 5 hits are landed within 5 seconds. Oh, wait. When did we see a Scutlass? Oh, must have passed by one. Over at that desert. Huh. Cryolinks. Snuggaloo. Hey. Visible Eye. While in party, reduces chance of being detected by enemies. Oh, he's adorable. And also completely pointless. I don't care. The sneaking in this game kind of sucks. And it doesn't really provide much benefits, in my opinion. Mining 3, though. And cooling 3. Transporting 2. Handiwork 2. I mean, it's a decent pal, though. Blaze them up. Can be ridden. Increases the attack defense of pal fighting alongside you by 5%. Whenever you defeat an enemy, the effect lasts 20 seconds and stacks up to 5 times. So if you just massacre a bunch of pals and then go fight something really strong. It's got level 6 kindling, level 7 mining, but consumes a ridiculous amount of food. Meemog! While fighting together, Meemog can open treasure chests without using a key. Wait, any treasure chest? Oh, you used to have to condense it to upgrade better and better. That's nice. I love Meemog. Increases the damage of the last bullet fired from auto weapon by 100%. Rare Dash. While in party, grants 1 additional jump and 1 additional mid-air dash. Okay. Steel Resolve. Knocklim's attack by 50 and defense plus 50 for a limited time. Can be written rapidly fire a machine gun. We know that one. Where can we find a Lylene? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Guess we can't. We already saw that one. Did we catch a Shadowbeak? I don't remember. No, capture count 0. It just looks lit up instead of grayed out like that one. I was like, hold on a minute. Oh, maybe it's because I accidentally transferred. I was doing some testing, trying to get Dr. Braun over, so that way we didn't have to spend hours and hours trying to capture him, because he's the only one I wanted to transfer over from my other save, but it didn't work. And in doing so, I was testing with a Shadowbeak, because that's what I already had in there. So maybe that's why. Bella Noir attacked enemies with Nightmare Ray. Nightmare Ray plus 1.1. So that way it can get upgraded to even better. Where did we even see a Frost Alien Noct? And if so, why isn't it showing up on the habitat? I thought it was the boss over at... Oh, maybe it's because it was the boss over here at this location. Yo, wait, what's this? Leaf Monk effigy? No. Okay, I was like, really? Another Leaf Monk? Kind of want better stuff than that. Nope, reset. I screwed it up. I've done these enough that I know when I screw it up. Pretty much as soon as I screw it up. Makeshift shotgun. Okay, that's something. Well, that was a fun thing. Now we know what those are. Makeshift shotgun. Alright. I wonder what's up here. No, I don't remember almost anything about this area. Because I keep confusing it with the other ice biome. Really? Wait, no, I swear this was the ice biome that the boss tower used to spawn at. I don't remember having to climb all the... No, it would have been. Was there 2 ice biome pals? Or towers? Maybe there was 2. Maybe that's why I'm getting so confused. And maybe I'm both right. Alright, what do we got down here? We don't really need that equipped. Hey, land ball! Intermediate. Okay, we've already seen pretty much everything intermediate gives us. Was it land ball that I picked up all of them for? Maybe not. Maybe it was something else. But if there's not a lot up here, that works out, honestly. I don't care much, because then we can just move on. I've seen that this might, like, once we get the... Ooh, fire egg. I had saw that out of the corner of my eye and then forgot to go pick it up. This was like like when you can build on water when you have that, I think at level 60, which is so expensive for that ability. This is actually a fun place to build, but then you'd have to have the ability to, like, you have to have the heat generator thingy. So you'd have to have a generator and a fire pal for both of them for just that. Level 40. Yeah. Wait, we have a Relaxosaurus still in our party. Oopsie doozy. Sibilix. We don't have one of you. Who's not going to kill you right off the bat? Ice is strong against dragon, right? I think. Well, we've got the time to actually look. Yeah, Ice is strong against dragon. Who's our best dragon pal? Dark. Don't even have a fire pal, but Bella Noir might qualify as lighting them on fire. So, but Relaxosaurus is so weak that it's not going to do enough for the first fight. So I want to hit him with Knocklim. Not shoot Knocklim, you're pissing me off. Yeah, Knocklim will get him low. As long as Knocklim, yeah. And then we're going to send out Relaxosaurus to get him even a little lower. But probably just die. Wow, you're not doing anything to her. You were supposed to be doing a little more damage and, like, get her closer to low. Okay, never mind. And then... Oh, sweet. That still hit you. Yoink. Why did that disappear? Just because I dodged. It literally had already been sent out. That's bullcrap. In the party. Nope. Oh, what? That was such a headshot. Give me my crit. Fine, we're gonna have to use a hypersphere. Because I'm not gonna sit here all day on this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Punk. Sibilix. Let's look at what their party skill is. Sibilex. Sibilex. With attacks with blizzard spike. High quality cloth when assigned to pet ranch. Oh, I've been needing that. I've been trying to mass produce that lately because that's what's required for like hardwood planks, I think it is. You know what? I want another one of you. Yoink. I think we got one from an egg, or maybe it was a boss battle. I think it was a boss battle, actually. Oh, they're spawning out of the woodwork! Cool. But they're good ice pals, so if we need a good ice pal, then it would be nice to have. If I remember right. I think I switched over to Jolthog Christ, honestly. Just because they were cheaper and spending food-wise. But maybe it would be worth just having a better ice pal, just because then it can do keep food even longer. So even though it's gonna eat more, it'll keep food for longer. Therefore, hopefully net positive food. Because I think with like a max level Jolthog Christ, max condensed, which I don't even think I spent that much time on because that's kind of expensive. It only ended up with like a +4 or something. Well, I think these started out with a +3 or something like that. Cool, we've completed up here and kind of completed everything around it too. So now let's go over. I don't think we've done over here in this fire area all that much. I think it's called the Ash of War or whatever. Ashes of War is this location here. I think we got that. And we got that. And we got that. See, this is why you gotta... Pal Tamer's Glasses. Yo, wait. Alright, we're... Side quest. Side quest! We're gonna go get those. That's great. We're not, like, making terrible progress on this game. Maybe we'll just get a Rayhound Lux from that. Or, no, wait, they're not Lux. They're just Rayhounds. We're not making terrible progress in this game. But we're definitely slower than if we just... than a lot of other streamers. Because I like being thorough. And I like exploring everything. And showing everything off. And I'm not streaming as much as other streamers. And so, but... I don't think there's, like, terribly long amount left to go, honestly. Because we're already pretty high level. Yeah, these are like the better stuff, aren't they? Stop that, Fingalope. Stop. Just, your wanted rampant destruction is getting on my nerves. Oh, I just had the weirdest sense of deja vu. What the crap? What the? That was weird. That was some strange sense of deja vu. If my deja vu comes true, I'm supposed to be in a Discord call on accident, and my friend was supposed to join, but my Discord is not open, so that was a weird sense of deja vu. You ever get, like, deja vu that's more of a premonition than, like, a weird premonition than deja vu? Where it's like, oh, I've been through this, and I vaguely remember a little bit of the future that's supposed to happen. I get that, like, most times I get deja vu. As though, like, I wait for the thing that's supposed to happen, and it never does. And I'm like, wow, I must be in an alternate timeline than my deja vu or something. Where did you come from? Fishing! That was it. I was like, what? Kelpsy? Sure. Celery? Don't care. I don't use any of you. Alphadron. I do use you. Relaxosaurus. Oh wait, you actually need to go back into the right level. I'm not gonna use you for heat resistance. I've got the shirts and the things. So the most I'll use you for is woodworking and cooling. So I'd rather have the ice slave for that, or the work slave. Blah, blah, blah. You're gonna go away. We've already got a handful of you. I think you're the only one I've want to use I've had. One party player and the party pals take 15% less fire damage and are immune to burn. Oh, that's decent. But Alpha John increases dark type drops, so that's probably more useful. Uses Blizzard Spike. Yes, we read that one. Okay. Drop everything away. You know what? Why did I remove that pal incubator? It's honestly just better to have it here. Because if our time is already gonna be set low, maybe I'll adjust it later for like the in-game pals. Wyvern! Oh, sweet! I wanted a Wyvern. Alright. I've been raving about a Wyvern for a while now because I really want it saddle. You build that. Well, I swap Alpha Drawn out for the Wyvern. Insomnia. Well, that's not the worst it could be. Level 4 mining, level 5 transporting. It's decent. Well, party increases attack of dragon pals. Right, let's put some of these pals away. So in our normal box, do we have any normal types? I don't think we have any normal types that need to be put away. Nope. And then dark types. Nope, you're a dragon type first. Dragon types. Here's our dragon type. So you, Alpha Drawn. Alpha Drawn. None of you should be dark types, right? Ice types, here we go. Snugglue, Raindrix, Vanworm Christ, Sevelex, Foxicle? I don't know why our other Foxicle isn't in here. Where is our other Foxicle? Oh, maybe they're dropping ice organs. Maybe that's who I have dropping ice organs. That's fire. We don't have any fire out. Water? We don't have any water out. Electric. We'll put in the Alpha Beacon, the Rayhound. Rayhounds are pretty fast, but not, other than that, they're not like crazy good. Or at least they used to be pretty fast. And then Earth types, we'll have another Dig Toys. So we'll put the 2 Dig Toys down here for now. And then also our War Sects. I want that War Sect, but nah, I'm not going to use War Sect probably. I'm sure we can get a better Earth type here soon. Because he's kind of mid-game, and we're kind of, our level is kind of like endish game. Or like our level's mid-game. Mid to almost late game. While Warsec's more like early mid-game. Palmats. Nope, it's enhancement items. That's what I'm looking for. Nope, that's tools. Enhancement items. Here we go. Hey, our power fruit. Our first power fruit, finally. And then we've got a bunch of junk schematics. That. I think these are accessories. And we're done with the ice area up there for now. We might go back in case we missed pals. We didn't spend much time there, so any rare pals that we really want, I think we can see up here. Yeah, so there's a Dinosaur. Oh, probably over here in the that area. That's stupid that it's too... They should have... Why is that part of the Frostbound Mountains? You dummy-dums? Yeah, but it's not looking like we're missing any pals that I want. Wait, it doesn't show any of the ice pals. How off are you? It's not showing any of the ice pals that we just caught from that section on here. This probably sucks then. Well, what about you? What about, I don't know, Civilex? Well, that was the boss type, wasn't it? What about Alphadron Aqua? Hey, that's correct. What about, who did we see up there? Cryolinx? We did not see. Cryolinx is up there. Mamorist Christ. That was up there. Because we ended up going the wrong area. Well, so I guess I trust this one more than others. Man, I'm so upset that Phalaris is all the way up there. I want a better... Guess we're just gonna have to go to Selene next. You know what? Maybe we should run over here real quick. See what happens. Why not? I mean, we're... Oh, I didn't mean for that. We're high enough level, and most of our pals are pretty close to level enough. This is this area is on level technically. So if we get Selene, then we can go back to the lower level areas. Who do we want to try and get? I know that there's the mushroom guys here typically, which are good for planting and stuff, and I think logging. Oh, we can get eggs while we're here too. Yeah. Alright, what level are you guys? 48. That's still... I don't want to end up dying while we're here. Unnecessarily. So if, like, a Selene, I think her name was, can show up at, like, level 50, I'd fight her, but not much else. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, you prick. Leave me alone! I literally did nothing to you. Oh my goodness, you're a bully. Moonflower Genie. Genin. Not Genie. Genin. As in ninja. Dolgun. Oh, okay, if there's low level stuff here, I'm also taking low level stuff. I'm gonna fight low level stuff. Like 40 or below. I might take, might fight and try to get, like, if we can get some of the doggos, oh my goodness, I don't remember what they're called. Yakumos. Hey, that's the one I was talking about. Oh. What was that bullcrap? Fly away, fly away. Alphadron Aqua. Hey, what are you doing over here, buddy? Ow, that hurt. Well, you're faster. Supposedly. You know, he probably spawns up in this area, and we just didn't happen to see one. Alright, where's the big searching tower? Over there. Let's go hit you up, just because we're over here. But, oh, I forgot that I never finished my thought process earlier. Like, 40 minutes ago earlier, or whatever. for what our plans are after this. Because we're not like terribly far from the end, but we're not like super close to the end either. Quiver Boton. Yeah, whatever. I like the thought of having an ice type against dragon types. Stop picking fights! What? How did he hit you? What did he hit you with? Am I dead too? Hello? Hello? There we go. Well, you're a prick. Okay, back home. Welcome to Sakurajima, chat. It's a whole 10 minutes that we have to wait for that. I don't know. I was gonna do something. Oh, I wanted to see if that is where Quivern spawns. Quivern. You know what? Can I just go from my party? Details. Doesn't tell me their number or anything. I wish there was a button that would just take you to their thing. Like their index. Wyvern, right here. Oh, he spawns up at that ice mountain. Cool. Alright. Now that we kind of completed that ice mountain, these levels seem to be relatively consistent, at least. The pals that live there, not so much. So I guess next up is the dunes. Sure, why not? We'll go check out the dunes. No bosses over there. Level 55 alpha boss, but other than that, everything's between 26 and 30. That's not true. This is so off because what we saw was just a bunch of those Boton guys, right? Or like whatever they're called, Botons. And there were so many of them that were all level 55. This is so off. This map sucks. I'm realizing that today. It actually blows. What is that one? Oh, that's just that other one that had the powerful, annoying guys that kicked our butts. But, alright, whatever. Let's go. Guess we can go check this area out. Level 60. Well, your bosses are level like 50. Level 52, 55. Maybe we should just go check off this area first. Cause that's what the expedition kind of recommends, and what our next mission is. For the next tower boss, yeah. Track this, view map. Yeah, it's over here. So maybe we should just go do that one then. But I kind of want Sekhmet, which I know spawns over in this desert. You know what? We'll go catch a Sekhmet, and then we'll travel back over there. How's that sound? Sekhmet! forgot to close this. Yeah. So maybe we'll go over here, because that's where the next boss tower is first. After we go catch a sekhmet from over here. After we see what these eggs are. Oh, Yakumo! Hey, that's who I needed! They're great for catching wild pals, because their whole ability is that whatever... Yeah. Increases 15% chance increased of encountering pals with the same passives as the pal it has. Excluding certain passive skills. So like legend, I think. So like if I had kept this guy in my party, or maybe he has to be out. I'm not entirely sure. The chance, there's a 15% more chance that I'd find something with Stronghold Strategist when I catch the next, pals, than without him. And that 15% will go up the more I condense him. So he's really good for getting good pals with good passives. So he's actually super handy to have. So now that we have him technically checked off, I could start breeding him for more. But what do those glasses recipe that we got? Let's see. Handiwork. Using armor, pal gear, weapon, armor, pal gear. Handiwork speeds. Might as well just decrease the cost of armors and stuff. Okay. What are those glasses? Oh wait, what do you do? Max carrying capacity. Freight, not fright. Freight. Man, I got my hopes up and everything. That blows. So you need... Oh, that's right. I need ancient civilization cores. Echoing flute. Hey, wait, we've been finding bones, haven't we? Yeah. There was the bone. The bone right here on this skeleton. And then we saw another one somewhere. I don't remember where. Was it over here? Yeah, it was. It's right here. Ah, that's what those bones are for. Is to fight whatever that boss is. Ah ha ha ha! I see. I see. Alright, that's cool and all, but where are those glasses? That we just got the schematic for. Do we need something better than these? Because I think they're an upgraded version of these ability glasses. Maybe we'll go fight Abella Noir so we can get ability glasses. How much time do we have left? Ooh, not a lot. Sekhmet ability glasses. Sekhmet ability glasses. Sekhmet. Because I think I can get more use off of her off stream than... yeah, also just build the ability glasses off screen. Because we have all the material. We know how to get all the materials. So it's not like you guys care. Oh, I don't have... Fangalope. Don't do weird stuff like that. Is Fangalope rezzed yet? Has it been 10 minutes? I know I yap and lose track of time, but I can never remember if it... I've got such time blindness, and I know everybody says that, but I've got actual time blindness. I will actually show up to an event anywhere from 20 minutes early to 20 minutes late. To right on time. Though I know that I have time blindness, so I can tend to curve it towards being early if I just set alarms and reminders and stuff like that. No, so that way I know that I'm going to that kind of stuff. What do you have over here? Actually, what does that schematic require? Yeah, a lot of people claim that they have time blindness, but that's just their excuse for like being late, which statistically is implausible because time blindness just means that you have a hard time remembering or checking the time basically, and your internal clock isn't very consistent, so you have it's hard to know if it's been 5 minutes or if it's been 20. Crafted at production assembly line. Production assembly line. Disassembly conveyor. Cherry blossom set. I'm gonna take that. Production assembly line. Advanced workshop. Where's production assembly line? Is that like some late game stuff? Production assembly line. Yeah, so wait, I should already have that. It didn't specify a level, right? Can be crafted at production assembly line. Unlocks recipe for Paltamer glasses. When in inventory. But isn't that what everything else says? Maybe they screwed up the coding for it. 99. 100. Sweet. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back to work. Production assembly line. Am I blind? Not seeing it anywhere. Oh, right here. The wearer's attacks will not reduce the target's health below 1. Reveals hidden potential talents. Ancient bark, ancient civilite, refined ingot, palladium fragment. Wait, that's so much less expensive than this, and it does the same thing but better. Displays health, attack, defense stats. Wait, is that not what this one does? Have I been bamboozled? Yeah, she is using. I don't know why she's conducting the assembly line, but whatever, as long as it works, I don't care. Done. Sweet. Alright. What do these do? Nope. It reduces, will not reduce. So it's the same as these. And better. Yeah, see? It reduces the potential. Is that not the same exact thing as this one? Their potential? Just less expensive, basically? Displays health, attack, and defense stats on a scale from 0 to 100. Health, attack, and defense. Health, attack, and defense. Yeah! So it's their potential for how much they're actually going to upgrade per level kind of stuff. That's why you can get 2 level 2s and with the same pal, and they'll still be different. That's so weird. Why is that one so much less expensive? Unless they don't expect you to be getting the bark so early. But it was at Sanctuary 1, while the cores... Well, I guess cores aren't that expensive either, but they're still from Bella Noire. Which kind of kicked a lot of our pals' butts pretty hard. So, I don't know. I don't know if they expect you to be able to handle those easier or what. Alright, so the next 2 locations we are going is going to be hot. So let's just switch over to this for whenever we need to. But now when we look at our party, we can see that like her natural defense is actually going to be pretty good with her attack being decent and her health being pretty decent. So compared to other Patelias her level, or like 15, 15, 15. So like that's the difference between how this one has 7 health at this potential, and this one has 61 potential. That's why there's 100-point difference between their health parts, because they're the dragon killer. The only thing different between them is only changing dragon attack. So like, well, this one has dainty eater, so realistically there should be no difference, because these two are the same exact level, and dainty eater only affects how much it eats. And yet this one's at 1200 health and this one's at 1400 health. And this one's attack is 277, this one's attack is 292. That's because the potential is at 58 attack for this, and this one's potential is only at 27. And so these are like super nitpicky parts. They don't really matter, but how you upgrade that is you can either breed for it and just spend a ton of time breeding for perfect passive, or like partner skill passive skills and IVs, and which is going to take a long time. But you could also spend a lot of time getting these. These are expensive, but they upgrade their potential kind of stuff. So, like this one increases its defense, attack, health. And so, but they're expensive. So I would only worry about that on like ones that you're gonna use for the rest of the game. So like, if you've got a perfect Depresso that you're like, yes, he's my baby boy, I want him for everything. And if I want to, then you get whatever passives you want on him by either breeding him up, or you could take that baby boy and go over here to one of these and go, I don't know, here, let's switch it over to Bella Noir and go, I want like Mercy Hit or whatever. I actually don't want Mercy Hit. Let's put let's put this on. Increase to neutral attack damage. Ooh, actually, can we find one of those but for dark types? Serious, Mercy Hit, Philanthropist, Insomnia, Mining Foreman. Movement speeds, defense, attack, ferocious, I guess. Oh, well, I don't want to spend too much money. So we'll just put on Brave, which ups attack. So then you can edit, pay 10,000 gold. And now our Bella Noir has another plus 10 to attack. So currently she's sitting at plus 40 attack. And so her base level attack is at 801, but with those upgrades is 1100. Plus she gets a plus 33 bonus to the trust because I've had her in my party for a minute. And so she trusts and gets bonus points for that too. So that's how you can get the perfect passives without just breeding and stuff like that. You could also use Dr. Braun. You interact him with once a day, and you can only choose one pal once a day, and it's like a 50-50 shot, or it should be a 50-50 shot, that it either drastically improves its stats or drastically decreases its stats. It will change one of its passives, I believe, maybe a few of its passives, to either, again, be good or bad, just depending on if the surgery went well, then it's all beneficial, or if the surgery went bad, then it's all negative. So it will change its passives to be good or bad, which has the potential to be really, really good passives, too. I think you can get rainbow passives or something from it. So they're really good, and it's one of the only ways to get some of those higher level passives. And increase its stats, its potential stats as well. It increases its potential and its natural stats through that. Till you get, I would go until you get like the passives you want, and then you use trust just by having it in your party, or you can rescue pals from cages, and they'll give you these trust hearts basically, which also increases a pal's trust just by consuming them. And then with those, you could upgrade its skills or like its stats. And then along with that, then you use the fruits that I showed you, because those are probably less expensive than getting what are they called? A bunch of like intentional passives. Because I think late game you can get a bunch of the good passives, but they're like one-time use, but you have to be in the tree. Well, so far those are the only passives I have unlocked, but if I went over here to the arena that we did, come on, and let's, yeah, they should be alive now. Let's throw in our Wyvern and you. And we took those tickets that we had. We can buy these, which are extra permanent passives that we could then apply to pals. So like healing coach, which increases healing speed, I think. Runner increases that pal's speed. And so like this is like a gold level speed increase, I think. So instead of the nimble that we have on our Memogs, I'd actually eventually love to have that on them. So that way they're running around super fast, putting things away super fast. Alright, let's go get that thing. And I think next time we might be high enough a level to start fighting some of these bosses that we've been putting on the back burner. Because you're level 55. We could probably go fight Wumpo Baton right now, but whatever, I don't care. I'd like we could fight Elizabeth right now, but honestly, they're just so relentless with their explosive damage that I'd like to be a little higher level. I think those are the only bosses that we've kind of put on the back burner for now. And then off stream, I'll probably go around just kill all these guys because they're not worth actually putting them in stream. They're so pathetic and weak most of the time. Like Brick, it's only level 30. All you have to do is just run up and kill them and then leave. And they'll give you bounties, which is another way you get the bounty tokens, and then you spend it on the guy at the village, at this little sand village here. And that's another way you can get extra passives. But I don't think they're as good as passives, like permanent passives that you can then start applying to the surgery table, as the ones from the arena. But I think those are, the only two ways to get bonus passives from it, like added to that surgery table. And so like the high level, like the blues and rainbows and stuff like that, I think you have to have the like either Dr. Braun or just breed for it, or hope you catch one with like Yakumo. Probably would increase chances. That's why I was so excited for Yakumo, because if we can get some good passives on him, then I can go out and catch like Memogs or something and have a better chance of having really good passives off the get-go, so that way I don't have to spend 10 years breeding for it. Oh, look, a sekhmet, and it's level 40. They're lower level than I thought they'd be. Okay. Hi, sekhmet. You're mine now. Level 88 health. What's strong against earth? Water? Could you? Oh my goodness, you're a ninja. Dope! One sekhmet down. Let's catch some more while we're here. I don't want to fight you guys. Hey, is this another set of whale bones? Not a full set, I guess. Why are there so many large, like, ginormicus whale bones? Sekhmet! This one's a boy. I don't think I didn't notice what the other one was. Sweet! That ice move worked. What are the... Earth is weak against grass. We're not even using what they're showing us. Coward. Okay. Well, if I want to breed, I better take that one off. If I want to breed them to do better. Because Sekhmet, if you can get an alpha Sekhmet, which probably would require us breeding anyway for guaranteed alphas, or like higher chance for good alphas, then if you can get an alpha Sekhmet and one Anubis, they do crazy work together. Meteor descent. Darn it! I wanted that to be over in the other area. How do we get up? You know what? We have a Quiver. Why am I ignoring that? We actually have a decently fast. Holy crap. So other than the attack stat, which is a 0, Quiver's got 80 and 70, which is, remember, on a scale from 0 to 100. So that's 80% good. Robin Quill Terra. You know what? This area isn't all that bad. 30, like level 30s. I think this area might be lower level than the volcano. You know what? I'll run around on like a creative save. I've got a little save that has there's no traditional creative or whatever, but I'll either go run around on my previous save that's super high level, or the creative save that's getting to high level, and just go check like average levels of where things are. That way we can actually have a map that works, and we're not going to really spoil what's there, because I'm not going to pay attention or remember where anything is. I mean, I've already forgotten what we saw over here to what we saw over here, so clearly it doesn't matter. I'm too stupid for this. I can't spoil things for myself. I'm dumb. Okay, I want to catch a few more segments since we're here. And I think I saw when we were like swimming by the other day, I vaguely remember seeing a few of the little schematics over on this side. So maybe there'll be some good schematic buildings. Quivern's pretty cute. I will give it that. If anything looked Pokemon-like, I would say Quivern looks fairly original from what I can think of, while still looking very Pokemon-esque. Everything else, or most of other pals, I guess Fuddler, now that I actually remembered that he exists. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Quivern isn't the only. I was gonna say that like Quivern's one of the few that actually looks very Pokemon-like without looking like a Pokemon, without looking one-to-one Pokemon style. But now that I think about it, I guess a lot of pals also have that like Pokemon aura about them, if that makes sense. Fuddler looks like I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's a pal or a Pokemon that looks a decent bit like him, but is like a grass type, or maybe it is a earth type. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Guess he got sleepy. Hey, what's this one? Don't fight me. We're jumping. Hate those guys. Multi-climate undershirt. Bro. This is actually just what I was hoping for. Alright, where are we? We're like over on this side somewhere. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Yeah. We apparently walked by quite a few of them. Just apparently. But multi-climate undershirt is basically the heat undershirt and the ice undershirt rolled into one. So now we don't have to switch between the two. So now I can just keep basically both of them in my inventory for the price of one. I don't know if it's as good. Let's pick up the eggs while we're here. Hello, me Mog. Nope, that's coal. I'm hoping that just one of these times we'll just get crazy good passives on a Meemog that we find. Okay. Sure. You do that. Shoot, that's hardwood. Shoot, that's hardwood. I don't think it's gonna work with hardwood. Yeah, we need 10, and I've already got like 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yep, doesn't work. That's a shame. Well, I guess we're missing out on this. Well, I guess we don't have to. Like a pro. Cool. Where are you gonna be? Veil of Darkness, Earthquake. Okay. That was a waste of time. But 92 dog coins. So that's fairly worth it. I wanted more sekhmets because I didn't pay attention to what our first sekhmet was. So I know we have a male. So if we can find a female, then I know we can guarantee at least start breeding him in the ranch or the breeding pen. But that requires a female. As a female, in the wise words of Markiplier, is smarter. Dig toys. We've got dig toys, so this is good that I know that they spawn here. Sure, I'll catch both of you. I don't care. What? Maybe I should start just switching over to Gigaspheres. I need to remember, 30 and above is Gigasphere. Because I kind of relied so heavily on the other two. Okay. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. And what are you gonna give me? Attack pendant. Okay. I acquired. Sweet. Come here, boy. Oh, we should get that. Oh, who are you? Oh, you were in the thing, the trailer thing. I have no idea what you do or if you're any good. I literally haven't seen anything about you since the trailer. I feel like I've seen most things about like anything that else was that most of the things else in the trailer I've at least learned a little bit about beforehand, like sekhmet. Like I've seen them online. It's hard to escape sekhmet. We can come back and talk to the merchants here now. Okay. You know what? We have the Paldopedia. We can check where sekhmet spawns. What do you do? While fighting together with Gildra, when Gildra is incapacitated, it revives with its hunger reduced to 0. Is that on a cooldown? Or does that just mean as long as I have food, he's like forever, like never dying? Because honestly, if you just made him super powerful, then that wouldn't be terrible. And then gave him something like Diet Lover, that could like outweigh that a decent bit. Wait, I still wanted Paldopedia for Sekhmet. Sekhmet, here we are. Yeah, boost Anubis by 20%, increases efficiency by 30%, but when alpha, it's like 500%. It's crazy. Alright, so it's literally all over here. Not over here. That's why we didn't find any. Yeah, we were literally all over that mountain ridge, which is not where we're supposed to be to find one. That explains it. I was like, we found those first two so quickly, and then we haven't seen a single one since. Are you another? No, you're not a Meemog. You're just a normal chest. You're not my special boy. We should have just... I want to create like a joke set of pals that we could use for the rest of the game. Kind of like we talked about, but it's hard to do so. Because I need something that's like at least flying type. That's at least flying type. I need at least one of those because it's just going to be miserable to get around otherwise. Oh. Hunt her down. What was that? That was so off. Where were you aiming? Yoink. Hey, dig toys. Rampaging. Meaning we can't catch them, I don't think. Because last time we tried to catch something rampaging, it didn't work at all. Well, look. That was a female. That was a female. So now we can finally call it a day. Bro, with caffeine, I've actually been able to talk and stay awake without yawning every 2 seconds. So maybe I need to make sure I'm topped up on caffeine or something before streams. Reptile Charm. Didn't we already have a fire? Nope. Reptile Charm. Didn't we already have a fire-based charm or something? No, you're a charm. What do the charms do? Because we picked up a different charm. Because the rings definitely increase stuff like attack and defense of. Whoa! Who are you? You've obviously got eyes in your glitch, so you're definitely not a. You're definitely a pal. Earth type. But everything here is level 30, so we might just be able to hurt you with this. Tetarosa. Grass type. Ha, you are earth type. I called it. Ah! Don't kill him! Jeez! Oh, he's so slow. Ah! I spoke too soon! Rosie? 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 I don't know why I want to say Rosa, but then that's not right. Level 50? What are you doing here, big boy? You're kind of high level for this area, aren't you? Thank you. I wonder what he does. Let's go see what he does. Rosie. Can be ridden, of course. Well, at base increases the mining work suitability level for all other pals. Holy food requirement, but that's actually really good for our base that's all mining. If we can get like literally, wait, what is his work suitability? Level 4 mining. Okay, that's not incredible, but I think if we condense him, it probably ups that +1 to like +2 or 3. And then if we just put just massive amounts of, like, it would need Diet Lover and Dainty Eater. And hopefully if we can find something else that prevents food exhaustion, it'd actually be way worth it. I don't know how worth it he's going to be right now just because of how hungry a boyo he is. But that's actually really good. Because all the other things we've kind of like handled just fine. But an increase to mining stats would be really nice. Like the planting ones and the watering ones we've worked on, which have been nice too. But not like a crazy good, like big requirement. Ah! See, this is why we did it. We had 2 males. And now, if we just breed this one with this one, they'll at least have noble. Or at least a gold. So we don't really... So I don't need to spend the money to remove coward. Ah, but this one has better potential. If we can start, like... Because look at this. If it's 99, 74, 76 defense. So if we can get, like, an even between the two... or, like, a good one between the two... It's only 10,000 to remove coward and replace it with something better. So I'm going to put this... This one will be here to be condensed. Dope, dope. I need to build a new like a new ranch or breeding area anyway. What do you do? Increases the player's and pals damage to enemies afflicted with IV covered by 50%. That's an obnoxious ability. Or IV covered is so obnoxious. But as I was saying, over here in our breeding base, it's so like crowded here. Oh, you're all hungry. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys, I didn't know that. Let's go get you some food. I guess I have forgotten to feed you. Hey, food misers. You're gonna just make a bajillion berries. Like 3,400 kind of berries. And you're gonna make even more of these salads. Like 1,200 kind of salads. Okay. And I guess the only food that we really have right now. Sorry guys, here, eat, please eat. Alright, what is, now that they're fed, what is this one's food at? Okay, you're still at 500 at least, so I'm not gonna drop any more in you. Your food, probably close to 500 as well, because everything at these two bases doesn't eat a lot. Or shouldn't eat a lot. Yeah, you're at almost 1,000. But the planting base and this base probably eat a decent amount. But you're still high on these. So we'll just put it in the rest of you and take half your berries. Because you haven't even reached using berries yet. Actually, we'll take like a third of your berries. Or 2/3 of your berries, actually. Or whatever it is. Whatever that maths out. Half of a half. 3/4 of your berries. That's the math. Here. No, wait, this is the wrong base. I'm an idiot. Oh, they're all sick and depressed. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, here, eat those. Eat those up. Slacking off. Oh, their sand is so low. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. whatever. It's not like we really needed a lot from this base at the moment anyway. We're kind of sitting really nice with our fire organs. Especially our ice organs are pretty high. Our electric organs are pretty high. Our PAL fluids are crazy high. Do we have anyone here making PAL fluids for PAL? Yes, we do. That's probably why our PAL fluids and flame organs are really high. Well, our ice is also getting up there because we have our foxicle here. And I don't think we have really anything else for organs, honestly. Oh, a spark cake for electric organs. That's right. We should replace one of them with a poison type, but not now. But yeah, see, this whole base is full because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them are to ranches. Well, leaving only. Wait, how do I want to move this? Whatever. Leaving only 3 to transport all that ranch crap, and 3 actually here for breeding, which leaves us with 1 breeding pen, but we have 4 in total if we wanted to breed multiple types at one time. So if I wanted to breed those guys along with more Memogs, along with something else, doesn't work out. Right. Eggs and then bed. Fuddler, don't care. That was the one. That was a good egg too. Shame. And Killamart. Okay. Oh, we have a fire egg somewhere. All right, from the ice mountain. Suzuka. Okay. I don't even remember what you do. Can be ridden. Movement speed 5% for each fire pal, excluding Suzuka in your party. Level 5 kindling though, so that's pretty good. That's all he's good at. But super hungry boyo. What is up with all our hungry boyos recently? Sekhmet also eats a lot. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to up our food production. Because, well, we're making good food, or like lots of food. Just not enough for this. Because we need, salads are like the way to go, but I also want what it takes to make the good cakes. So, how much room do we have left in this base? Not a lot. But we could probably remove Foxbarks at some point. And if we just condense Gelroy and Jeliet up, then we don't need ammonia. So that's at least 1, probably 2 down. And then we could probably do something to get rid of Celeray as well, because he's already 2-star and is getting outperformed by these guys. But if we condense them up, it's probably going to upgrade the other things first. But it'll upgrade their work speed, so it will probably still be worth it. And then we can start breeding and condensing up Petelias. 6. If I take one of you out, you're still at 6. If I take one of you out, you're at 5. So it only stacks once. 6, 6, 6, 6. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, see, it maxes out the medicine production first. So if we find a better planting pal, then we could replace at least one of these Petelias with, or probably 2 of these Petelias with that one super good planting pal, and then 1 Petelia to up it even more. and then start feeding it growing books or something. Yeah, we can start feeding these guys their watering books because they're probably the best they're gonna. I heard that these are like the best they're gonna get, so we need to breed in the best ones and then feed them books, or at least better ones, because this is ridiculous. All right, let's put away our schematics real quick. Schematics, accessories. You and you and you. Everything else. There we go. Let's look at those schematics because we're here, and I keep getting sidetracked, but I don't want to be. I want to go to bed before it's too late because I'm gonna regret it tomorrow morning. That I'm super curious of what these do. Pal defense up, ice damage enhancement up. Compared to like these that do damage reduction, water damage enhancement, fire damage reduction. Does that reduce our fire damage? Grass damage reduction. Is that screwing us over? Increases fire damage of the pal fighting alongside you. Reduces incoming grass damage of the pal fighting alongside you. Okay, yeah, so it does. So it is actually beneficial. That's good. Pal defense up, ice damage enhancement. Didn't we get 2 talismans? Or like schematics? Probably down here. Fire. Heat resistance up 3, fire damage reduction level 4. Ooh. I mean, that would be good if we go over to like the fire area, or like the volcano area when we go there. That would be pretty handy. Yeah, cold resist 3, heat resist 3, which this is level 3. So with this, I'm at 0. Like, I wouldn't take any damage from heat right now with that. And all this protects is level 1 heat resistance, and so it's not even built for the cold heat resistance in comparison. Actually, wait. If I take that off and then put you on. Holy crap, 3 is enough to max you out. I don't care. So yeah. That with that multi-shirt, it would be enough to max you out enough to not matter. Alright. There we go. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had fun and stay safe. And I'm losing my train of thought now. Yeah, thank you for joining. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you all stay safe and enjoy your week. And I hope you had a fun weekend. And I'll miss you guys. Thank you for being here. And stay safe. So good night.